I found it really very interesting. It's been a great opportunity to listen to different speakers, to members across the profession particularly, and to a large number of stakeholders, the different viewpoints, including optometry and other professions as well, which I think it's really good not just to look at our own profession but to look outside and others, and just to understand a bit more about sort of professionalism and where we're moving forwards, particularly with the GDC.
I think one of the things that strikes me is the similarity between the challenges that the regulators are facing. In my career I've worked with a number of different professions, and whilst we're all quite unique in certain nuances, actually what's reinforced for me today is how similar the challenges are that the professions are facing around rising public expectations, rising an increasingly informed public, and therefore all of the clinical professions are having to think about how they better respond to that increasing demand and expectation from the public.
Today has been very thought-provoking. I like the format of the day with the panels, and we've learnt, I think, a lot more than we expected to learn. It's great to see hear what the GDC has been up to, and you're continuing with the sort of forward-thinking, inclusive attitude that's been started off, and it's continuous. That's great. That's great news. I like the moments of, there's certain areas of contention which I think is good, so we can sort of iron out the tangles that we're seeing, the challenges that are going on for dentistry in the future, but it all looks very promising, so I think that's great news.
I think it's really important that we take stock of where the industry, the sector is currently, but also look forward to the future, especially with changes that are coming with funding around education and the actual emphasis on each individual role and how they perceive the professionalism.
So today's been really interesting to learn about different aspects of professionalism in terms of the GDC as well, but also different, not necessarily dental faculties, but lots of different organisations coming together to work towards one common goal.
I think the key messages I feel is that, sort of people are starting to realise that the GDC are human. I've been involved in a lot of the sort of goings on with the FTP and the complaints processes, and everything is getting very realistic, and I think they're not a body to be feared as a lot of people thought they were.
One of the key things that I've found is that there is a universal feeling that for early years dentists who have finished foundation training, there's perhaps a need for more guidance and more structure within the training in all areas, including maybe professionalism. And at the FGDP, we're working on a structured career pathway that will help in that. And I think it would be good for younger colleagues to be able to have that opportunity to be able to see how careers progress.
As a young dentist, I think it's important that more young dentists get involved with things like this. So I would like to encourage my friends and colleagues who've recently graduated to get involved with this.